What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Mario B coming at you guys with our week 3 team builder slash battle for the BBL, the Bandless Battlers League. And if you guys are hyped to see your Rolly Street Rillabooms try to take the dub today, make sure to leave a like down below. And also, if you guys are brand new, catching the channel for the first time, definitely consider subscribing, guys. I believe we're like at 160 something, so that's amazing. We just hit 150 about 3 weeks ago, I want to say. So been super happy with the growth of the channel and hoping that we can only grow more and more, reaching for that 200 before the end of the year and hoping that we can get it. But couple of opening announcements, guys, before we dive into the team builder. As always, definitely make sure to check the description down below. I'll have links to invite to my personal Discord server called the Poke Lounge, which you can feel free to join. Feel free to hit me up. I know I haven't been uploading as much, and I did release a channel update, so I'll have a link for that down in the description below. And yeah, I think that's really all I need to say. So let's go ahead and dive into the matchup. Today we take on Platnium Howler and his Delta Gligars, and I'm very excited, guys, because we actually played 2 seasons of IBL with Howler and we never got a chance to play him. And this man is a phenomenal battler. This man has gone undefeated in the leagues before. He's had a couple of playoff runs, unfortunately some bad luck in playoffs, so he hasn't really made it that far. But man, this man's track record speaks for itself. A great team builder and great battler. So I'm very excited to get this potential battle going, and I'm really ready to catch the L. Ready to catch the L, but we're trying, guys. So if you guys haven't caught any of our previous BBL matches, make sure to check the description down below. There will be a playlist with our draft analysis, our week 1 against Leo and our week 2 against Liv. And sorry, guys, if lately I've been looking kind of salty at the end of my battles or kind of upset. I think it's just more of a personal problem with me not playing that well. I've been watching I rewatched my week 1 and my week 2, and I realized that I've been playing really bad. So I'm hoping that this week, despite our matchup not being the best, we can still at least leave the game with us saying, hey, we played well, we played our best, and we tried to win, because this is a hell of a team right here. So let's go ahead and dive into what he has. He has Azelf, Calyrex Ice, Calyrex Ice, which is a stupid broken mon, Chansey, Copperaja, Executor Lola, Nihilego, Runerigus, Talonflame, Tapu Fini, Urshifu Single Strike, and the Vigavolt. So main things to take away from his team is that he has a team that can abuse Trick Room. I wouldn't say it's a very Trick Room orientated team, because he has about 5 mons that work outside of Trick Room, being Urshifu, Fini, Talonflame, Nihilego, and Azelf, and Chansey, if you want to count Chansey as well. So he has a team of 6 that could be outside of Trick Room, and then he has another 5 mons that abuse Trick Room very well. So that's something that we're gonna have to be wary of. Like I said, big threats on his team is something like Calyrex Ice. If he wants to bring Banded, I could see him trying to bring like Lumberry or even like a setup Swords Dance, because in Trick Room that thing kind of just bends my team over. That thing gets such good coverage. It gets high horsepower for Klefki and Raikou. It gets Mega Horn for Slowbro and Umbreon. It gets Icicle Crash, which hits pretty much my whole other team. It also gets Stone Edge. It gets stupid coverage, and that thing is just so powerful. I never knew how powerful it was until I got into prep. So that's definitely a threat. Copperaja under Trick Room is a threat as well, even though I do have Hitmontop with the access to Intimidate. Heavy Slam is still a 2-hit KO, so that's a little bit unfortunate as well. Talonflame, which outspeeds pretty much my whole team, since my fastest mon is Raikou, and then Urshifu. I mean, I have never had to switch into Urshifu since GDL, since IBL, and I still don't have a good switch into this thing, and it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. So that's gonna be something we have to struggle with as well. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be his team. Let's go ahead and dive into what we're bringing and what we're hoping can conquer it. This might be a little bit too loud, so let me go ahead and lower it a little bit. There we go. Okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into what we brought. So the first member on the squad being Kartana, and as you guys can see, doing some live editing, we have color textures, guys. So big shout out to the homie Jay for helping me out with these color textures. And yeah, really excited. So first off, we got Paper Cut, which is going to be Choice Banded Kartana. This thing pretty much has no switch-ins on this team. If we play really offensively, I think we might be able to run away with the dub. So we just have to keep them on the back foot most of the game. And typically that's not my style of play, but hopefully we can get it going. So Choice Bandit, like I said, he has no real switch-ins. We're running enough speed on there to outspeed the Nihilego, which is his second fastest mon outside of Talonflame. And now that I think about it, he might actually want to bring Talonflame just to try to counter this thing. But Leaf Blade, Knockoff, Smart Strike, and Sacred Sword is the moveset of choice. Like I said, this thing can clean up late game. I believe we're rocking, Jolly Nature, so we'll be getting those speed increases, which is very interesting. And yeah, Paper Cut right here, pretty self-explanatory, can win the whole game for us if we set it up in the right position. Next, we got Klefki, which is Pinky, rocking the leftover. So Pinky, I don't know. I want to shout out the front office homies for helping out as always, first of all, before I get any further into this team builder. But yeah, Klefki here is supposed to be our switch into Calyrex Ice, but I don't think it's going to be able to make it that much because I really don't have that many switch-ins this game. I don't have that many pivots. So we're going to be rocking max HP, max defense, pretty much bold nature with Reflect, Foul Play, Spikes, and Dazzling Gleam. We need to get up a layer of Spikes for certain calcs to go off. So I think Spikes is very important. Reflect is nice for Calyrex Ice as well. And then Foul Play hits Calyrex Ice for about 50%, I want to say. Might do about 60 if depending on how invested he is and what item he is, etc. So Pinky right here, hopefully the key to success this game, if you know what I'm saying. Next we got Raikou, my boy Raikou, aka Raiden, making his debut for the season. Been really thinking about dropping Raiden. Not too sure what I want to do with him yet, but nevertheless, we're rocking the choice specs this game. Yes, choice specs: max attack, max speed to outspeed that max HP, max speed, max special attack, max speed to speed tie with a Zelf, also outspeed Nihilego, which is really nice. And this thing does really good damage with its coverage in Thunderbolt, Aura Sphere, Shadow Ball, and Volt Switch. We didn't need Scald as much, so I decided not to run it. Shadow Ball is great for his team. Aura Sphere is really nice, and then Volt Switch is pretty spammable. This is 9 times out of 10 my lead. I also can see myself leading with something like Kartana as well, so gonna have to pick and choose at team matchup depending on what he brings, and hopefully this thing can put in a lot of work. This game also works as a very good pivot. This thing can pivot into certain mons, take a hit, and then release a pretty powerful choice specs hit in return. Next we got Garchomp, aka Shark Boy, rocking the Life Orb. Rough Skin ability, almost, actually it is max speed, max attack, just to outspeed Nihilego if it doesn't want to go ahead and run a slow. If it wants to run a slow bulkier variant, we'll go ahead and punish him for that. Edgequake, Jab, and Dance pretty much clean up the whole game if we can set up in the right position. Like I said, we have to play this game very offensively, so I might be trying to play a little bit more offensive than usual, making aggressive switches, stuff like that. So Shark Boy here can definitely put in the work if we set it up in the right position, and I think it sets up on the Chansey very easily, barring the Toxic. But if everything's kind of weakened down already, we can pretty much clean up with this mon. Granted, we hit those stone edges, right? Next, we got the Grandmaster D. As always, shout out to homie D-Ray, rocking the Citrus Berry. This thing is rocking max HP, max defense, and it's my main switch into Urshifu. And the theory behind the Citrus Berry is that we'll switch in on any move he wants to go for, preferably the close combat though. And he'll knock us into Citrus Berry range. From where we're at, we always live another one, and then we can threaten him out with close combat, which is a pretty good chance to OHKO. And even if it doesn't OHKO, we'll go ahead and pick up the kill with Mach Punch. Rapid Spin is there for hazards, of course, because this is our only form of removal this week, and we do have a whole ass Ho-Oh right there, so that's going to be really useful. And then Earthquake is there just to hit things like, I believe it was the Copper Raja. This thing can hit the Copper Raja pretty well. Can also hit the Nihilego with the Earthquake. This thing's completely walled by Vikavolt, though, something to keep in mind. I really wish I could have fit Toxic on this set, but really couldn't. Like I said, this matchup is tough for your boy. And lastly, we got Huitzilipochtli, aka Huitzilipochtli, rocking the AV this week. Very interesting set because we don't switch in on a lot of its special attackers like Vikavolt, Finny, Nihilego, or the Azelf too well because of coverage moves that they could possibly have, but as long as they're not specs or like super beefed up, we should be able to take a hit. We outspeed most of them outside of Trick Room, and we can launch off some big hits. Regenerator ability there, of course, for the pivot, because this thing can be a very nice pivot to some of his special mons. And Sacred Fire, Brave Bird, Earthquake, Flame Charge. This can also be another win con if we can outspeed the Urshifu. If we outspeed the Urshifu, let's say he switches in, we have a layer of spikes, he takes the flame charge, he will die to the next Brave Bird or Sacred Fire that I go for. We don't die to Sucker Punch. It does about 50 to 60, I want to say. And then say when Nihilego, if Nihilego switches in on the flame charge, it takes a spike, it will die to Earthquake if it's bulky. With 84 HPs, I think I had it at. And then this thing can pretty much just do good damage to everything else. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be the whole squad there. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm preparing for a pretty tough battle, but like I said, as long as we play well, I think I'll be content with whatever the result is. I'm gonna go ahead and get connected with Howler, and I'm very excited to get this underway. And yeah, see you guys in the battle. Alrighty guys, we are back with the battle, and if you guys did skip to this part of the video, we are taking on Platnium Howler, a great battler. And yeah, really nervous, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and click the button and see what he received. You guys can see the 6 that we are expecting on that side over there. And then our team, of course, is right above our head. Hope you guys like the new layout. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. It took me a minute to make, but hey, it's pretty cool actually. So let's go ahead and see what he brought. I'm expecting the 6 mons right there: Calyrex, Ice, Chansey, Copperajah, Jellicent, Azelf, and the Urshifu. Okay, so he doesn't bring Azelf, which is interesting. I should find out here. No Azelf and no Copperajah either. Instead, he chooses to bring Tapu Fini, which is right here. And he decides to bring a Vikavolt, which we kind of expected to bring Vikavolt too, because he is a threat under Trick Room. Like I mentioned in the team builder, guys, I hope that we can just play well this game, because the past couple of weeks we haven't been playing too well. So I really hope that results, whatever the result may be, we can at least play well. So a couple of things to consider is that Nihilego is his only Trick Room setter, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think... Does Calyrex get Trick Room? Oh, Calyrex can actually set his own Trick Room. That's pretty interesting. I think regardless though, my lead is still going to be Raiden. I was debating between Raiden or Kartana. So I think Raiden will be a nice lead. And good luck, have fun to Platnium Howler as always. And yeah, really excited. Oh, he might have... Oh, he didn't time out. So let's see what he leads here. He's probably going to like... I don't know what he leads here. I think his best lead would be Chansey, or even maybe Jellicent, but those don't want to take a they don't want to take a Thunderbolt. Okay, he does lead this. Let's go ahead and put this on. Hey, okay. So I think this should take Air Balloon. Okay, good to know. So Raikou against the Jellicent. Against Nihilego. I've been calling it this thing all week. Okay, we're gonna Volt Switch here because this should do about 30%. And we know it's not Scarf, and we'll pop a Air Balloon or something. Oops, I did not mean to click that. Okay, so he stays in with that. We do a solid 40%. So it looks like that's no HP. I don't know what I want to bring in here. I kind of want to bring in this thing. I don't really have good switches into a lot of his mons is the bad thing. This might switch into Urshifu. It's not very Spadef either is the problem. And this thing could just be going for Trick Room here as well. We could take a hit if he goes for like Power Gem with Kartana, but is that worth it? I don't think so, because Kartana can kind of clean up late game. We know he's air balloon. We might be able to take a hit with our Ho-Oh and not risk it. We do take a hit with our Ho-Oh. So I'm kind of content pivoting into that and then pivoting into something like my Raikou again. Because he doesn't kill us with Power Gem because he's not any boosting item. Max Power Gem can do is 62 to 75. And we'll see if he is Trick Rooming here. He actually Stealth Rocks here. Okay. Which is not bad for us at all, actually. We'll live any hit he wants to go for. And Earthquake does a solid chunk. So I'm kind of willing just to go for Earthquake here. I don't think he wants to switch into... He probably wants to switch into what? Tapu Fini? And if we do this, we get rid of one of his only Trick Room setters, which isn't a bad thing. I guess Calyrex is a problem to be dealt with as well. Stealth Rock's interesting. So Stealth Rock, Trick Room. I'm going to try to write down his team. So he has Nihilego with the air balloon. Oh, he stays in. Oh, okay, yeah, we knew he was faster, but he's not going to kill us. Yep, guaranteed no kill, and then we'll knock this thing out with Earthquake in return. So this thing's dead. So Nihilego is 0 and 1. And then Ho-Oh. Picking up his first body of the season. Let's go. Nihilego, he has Calyrex, Ice. He has Tapu Fini. He probably goes into Vikavolt here. He goes Tapu Fini. Urshifu. Vikavolt. I know what you guys are saying. I know what you guys are saying. Why are you writing it down if you have it on the screen? But good to keep in mind. Okay, so we'll kill this. Ronin, which is gonna be his Urshifu. So Hitmontop is 100% my switch into this. So I think I'm just gonna go Hitmontop, no hesitation. Stealth Rocks is a little bit annoying, but we can always get rid of him with Hitmontop. Actually, right here, we'll actually be able to get rid of him, and then we'll have Stealth Rocks off the field. So shout out to the homie Grandmaster D. Take a little bit of Stealth Rock. We'll get off the Intimidate. Yeah, as he U-turns. Okay, cool. Okay, it doesn't do too much. 131. Might be able to get some intel off of that. 131. I know I took 6% to rocks, so that's 11% from Urshifu. Okay, he's not banded. He's not banded. What did he go into? Whoa. Everything here is this is no, and then this is no. This thing's a threat. We'll take one hit guaranteed though. We'll take one hit guaranteed unless it's Zen Headbutt. This is Calyrex Ice. Max attack. And does he even go for Zen Headbutt here? The roll to kill us is about 68, so it's in his favor for sure. But I need a sack to this. So I think I am just going to go ahead and sack this. Maybe even get off a rapid spin. Might be worth since it is his only rocker. Sorry guys, I know I keep clicking Urshifu off, but that is not supposed to happen. Okay, we'll get rid of the rocks, which is good. And he will Glacial Lance, so we should live this. Ooh, the animation is dope. Oh, okay, we do live it. Okay. And here I like pivoting into Klefki, and I think I'm just gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna think about it too much. I'm just gonna go ahead and pivot into this Glacial Lance. This thing might be banded. It might be banded actually. I think it's banded. Choice band. Should only do about half to our Klefki here. Okay, he actually doubles out. What's he going to here? Infinite, which is going to be the Tapu Fini. Okay. I think I could just pivot into Raikou here, though. I could also get up a spike, but I think I just like going right into Raiden and then switching out. Okay, he pulls the double, which is good on his end. And he'll go into Vikavolt, okay. And this is Missy Seed, okay. Vikavolt here. At +1 Spadef. He hits us hard with Bug Buzz, no doubt. He hits us hard with Bug Buzz, no doubt. But I think we could just Volt Switch into Ho-Oh here. Ho-Oh sitting at a good chunk. Yeah, so let's Volt Switch into Ho-Oh. We'll get a good reading on what he is. Should do about 20%. Okay, that did about, yep, 20%. So this thing is max HP. Can we live a hit with Ho-Oh from where we're from? Say he's max special attack. Modest. Thunderbolt. Max special attack, modest Thunderbolt is doing about 39 to 48 to Ho-Oh. And Ho-Oh is at 71. So we could definitely take a hit. And then we can threaten him out with the... I'm so sorry, guys. These numbers keep going. But yeah, Nihilego goes down. Thunderbolt, we should live this guaranteed. As we do, which is perfect. No, yeah, none of that. I think we could just launch off a Sacred Fire here, which is really awesome. This thing should not outspeed me. Nope, no way. Just click Sacred Fire, baby. Okay, nice. Infinite, which is the... Okay, this thing. So we'll see how much this thing takes. It should take about like 20, I want to say. Yeah, that's... Let's take like about 5, 10, 60%. Okay, so this thing's like max. Yeah, this thing's like max bold. Okay, good to know. So let me write that down. So max bold. He could Nature's Madness here. I think I still pivot into this. I don't think he can do much to this. If he pulls the double, he pulls it. Pickable is still alive. Oh, okay. I did not see that this cuts it off, so that's my bad. We'll get another 30% with Ho-Oh. And we get a free Volt Switch every time. Unless he doubles here again. Okay, he does double into the Kinder. Okay, this is fine. Okay, T-Spikes is gone. I don't mind Volt Switching here. I wonder how much it's going to do with Aura Sphere since we are specs. Okay. Yeah, so it should be about 14%. As it does a little bit more than that, 16%. Who do I go into here is the question. That's so annoying. I keep having to type level 50 on my damage calculator, so it keeps getting this boy out of here. I think... Do I just make the aggressive switch into this? He could, what, T-Wave? Could Stealth Rock. Let's go Kartana. Is he T-Wave here, or is he Seismic Toss? He Seismic Tosses. Okay, so we're good on that. Yeah, that's fine. We are Choice Banded. So how much is a Choice Banded knockoff doing to this? Sacred Sword does a lot. It has a small chance to kill. A 5. Small chance to kill for sure. How much is Finny taking from this? If I go for like a Sacred Sword, Knockoff does about 26. I kind of like knockoff just to kind of get rid of this thing's item. I don't think it wants to stay in on me. It actually did stay in on me. That's crazy. But we'll knock off its violet. Okay, that's flamethrower. That's fine. This thing will go down for sure. But now I get to bring in Hitmontop and just click close combat, right? Or I could go... I think Garchomp actually puts in a lot of work too. To a Chansey with no Eviolite. With no Eviolite. Yeah, this thing's doing big damage. We could even Swords Dance here. Do I want to Swords Dance here though? This thing has revealed Seismic Toss. I'm kind of down to Swords Dance. Do I think... Oh, Urshifu could be Scarf though, is the only bad thing. So I'll just click Earthquake here. If he goes into Vikavolt, could play. But yeah. So Shark Boy's going to take a kill here too. Chansey got a kill as well. So Chansey was 1-1. Garchomp is going to take a kill here too. So 1-0 so far. Kartana went 0-1. I definitely think that Garchomp is our key to victory here. How much are we doing to Calyrex Ice Rider if he wants to bring it out here? Doing about 50% with Stone Edge, so we might want to switch out if Calyrex comes in. And we'll sack off the Hitmontop, I think. We'll get off an Intimidate, and then we'll go Klefki, and then we can get up a Reflect. I think looks good. Yeah, Urshifu might be Scarfed, so I have to keep that in check. And Urshifu Scarf, is that a bad thing? Could be. How much do I have to have Ho-Oh at to take a hit from Urshifu? If it's Scarfed, we need to be at about 77%. Okay, so this thing comes in here. Like I said, I think I just sack off my my Hitmontop here. Or I could just make the switch into... He doesn't really have that many more doubles for Raikou. And Raikou always takes a hit. Raikou always takes a hit for sure. Let's go. My dog. My dog out here. Okay, Icy Wind, which is fair. But I don't... Doesn't really stop me from just clicking... Got a crit. Got a crit! Okay, so Icy Wind. Tapu Fini, we know it's like physically defensive. And I gotta start playing a little bit faster too. Raikou. Tapu Fini, if it's not Spadef. Volt Switch has a good chance to kill. I don't think he has the safest switches to Thunderbolt itself though, so I'm just gonna click Thunderbolt, I think. And I clicked Thunderbolt twice on something. What is he bringing here? This is gonna be the... Yep. Okay, that was a good switch. Will this 2-hit KO? It doesn't 2-hit KO. It does good damage though. But I am gonna go ahead and sack off this guy here. I don't think I need to intimidate too much. How much is my boy right here doing the Calyrex? 50. Okay, so I need Calyrex at about 50. So we'll sack off my boy Grandmaster D. Unfortunately, his berry did not activate due to the effects of the... Oh, it does! Crazy. Okay, I guess it activated late. I didn't think it was going to activate at all. And he'll Roost here. Okay, good play on his end. But now we have him on top, baby. And I think we can just pivot into Ho-Oh. Since we know this thing can't really kill us, we're at more than half right now, so let's go ahead and make the switch. It's perfect. We actually save some an intimidate off on something. Let's see. The thing I'm most scared of is Calyrex in Trick Room, but I had to save Klefki for that. Pochli shouldn't knock us out with any move here unless he goes for a Volt Switch, which would be a good play on his end. Okay, he does end up doing this. Okay, which I don't mind actually, because Vikable, if it's max HP, will it still get its sub broken by Flame Charge? Yes, Flame Charge will go indeed break it here, so we're gonna go Flame Charge here. Get the speed boost. We'll outspeed everything the next turn. Yep. I don't mind revealing it. Does he agility here is the question. If he agilities though, it's still not even worth it because of the fact that I can still level T-Bolt. Yes, okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, we live that. No para, no para. Okay, no para. And I'm content just clicking Sacred Fire here, I think. I don't think that I could have also pulled a double into Raikou. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Is this type of thing? Yeah, okay. But that's fine. You know, making this thing take leftovers is really good. And then plus we're getting the Vikavolt Widow down for Raikou in the back. So this thing will sub Misty Sea Burn. Oh no, because Mystery Terrain. Sub T-Bolt. So maybe it's agility. Could be agility. We're gonna go ahead and pivot out here into RAIDEN. Even though it's the obvious switch, I think that we're still okay because we can Volt Switch on pretty much anything that he wants to bring out. He could pull a double. I mean, pulling a double into something like Scarf or Shifu would be a good play, but I don't think he wants to reveal that he's Scarfed so early in the game. Pretty sure he wants to wait a little bit more, which is understandable. But this thing always comes in on Vikavolt, which I love. Okay, RAIDEN comes out here. And he's going to go for, yep, a double into Calyrex Rider. No, he goes into this. Okay. So 2 Shadow Balls does a good amount to this thing, so that's what I'm clicking. And I'm taking this thing out. Because 2 Shadow Balls will kill it. I think I did the calc earlier. I think it does like almost, let's see, Raikou to Vikavolt. Yeah, it does about 42 to 59, so it's a definite 2 KO, and he can't OHKO us back. Okay. Beautiful. And he subs? No sub. Okay, perfect. So that's best case scenario for us. He could go into Urshifu here, but I'm not too worried about that, I think. I think we'll just take our kill here with Raikou, big RAIDEN, picking up the first kill of the season, hopefully. Yeah, let's see. Come on, big RAIDEN, do it, baby. You know you want to do it. Got it. Okay, cool. So Vikavolt is going to go 0-1 as well. And then my boy Raikou picking up a body. Put it like that, a body. Okay. So finally we can leave Vikavolt dead right there. Vikavolt's dead. Ronin, which is this thing, which I'm fully expecting to be Scarfed. I am going to go ahead and bring in... I wonder if Garchomp can take a hit. I'm going to have to look that up, but I am going to go ahead and bring in my Grandmaster D-Ray right here, as it's my designated check into this. What he could do is U-turn again, which I think would be a fair play. But either way, I think this thing's a sack to get in my Klefki against the Calyrex Ice if he wants to go ahead and do that. He's in a Wicked Blow. We might... No, we don't do this, right? No, we don't. Okay, so we get off the Intimidate, which is nice. Garchomp against Urshifu. We know he's not Scarfed. This thing's at 165. Wicked Blow. Has a good chance to OHKO us. RAIDEN. Let's see, RAIDEN here. He is at 132. Wicked Blow kills. Unfortunately, here goes, let's see, Pinky, which is the Klefki. This thing's at -1. Vicaville's not dead yet. Yeah, we should be okay going into Klefki here. And just clicking Dazzling Gleam, I think. Okay, so yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a risky double here and say that he goes into, do I lose if I do this? Yeah, because he should know he can't kill me, and this is like his win con. So I'll put a double into, oh, he didn't switch out. Damn it. That's bad. That's really bad, actually. That's really bad. Damn. Ah, you hate to see it. Okay, so this thing's 2-0. Why would he stay in? He just sacked that thing off? He's just sacking this off? Oh man, that's so unfortunate. I didn't think he was going to sack this thing off. I should have clicked Dazzling Gleam. I'm going to click Dazzling Gleam now, even though he's going to go into Tapu Fini here, but that's tough. If that's Scarfed Urshifu, I think it wins the game, which is crazy that he stood in. Yeah, he's going to make the double here. Yeah, into this thing. I should have got up a spike. Actually, I think I will get up a spike here. Because we still have Flame Charge Ho-Oh. That's not doing bad damage either. And we can see if he has Defog here. I'll get up a spike if he taunts. I'll get up a spike here. I think the spike's going to go a long way. Okay, we'll get up a spike here. Let's see if he has Nature's Madness. Brine. What does that do? Tapu Fini. Brine. Power doubles if the target's health is at 50% or less. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna... Should I get up another spike here? I think I'm gonna get up another spike. He should have defog, so he has... What have we seen from this thing so far? I feel like he defogs here. Let's go for spikes. Okay. Okay, he's gonna brine again. That's fine, because if he wants to defog later... Oh man, I'll see how we win this. That double into Raikou was super risky, but it would have paid off if we would have got it right. I'm going to go ahead and D-Gleam here, I think, because this thing, at least we're negating its leftovers, and if it's defog's here, at least we know it has defog. And how much does this thing need to be at to take it out with a poison jab from my Garchomp? You know, he's max bold. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we need him at about 59 to 71, which is great. He's looking like we might be able to get him into that range. It's looking like we might be able to get him into that range. So I'm just gonna click Dazzling Gleam again. Hopefully we live this next one so that we can get that hit off. That'd be great. And I need a Flame Charge with Ho-Oh a couple times. This man was really about to sack off his Scarfed Urshifu. He has to have defog on this, right? Don't kill. Okay, he does kill. And he is at... That's like 76%, huh? Okay, he's out of range. Ho-Oh. Braybird does a lot. Let's see if he has Brine. And I'm at 119. But I may be. Brine shouldn't be doing too much. I might be able to get a flame charge up on this. Brine does double if I'm at half though. If I'm under half, so if I'm like at 110. No, I have to be like at 105. Still doing about 30. 119. So 2 of them should not kill me. I should be able to get up 2 flame charges here. I should be able to get up 2 flame charges here. I should be able to get up 2 flame charges here. Oh, it's gonna be a close ass game. This is gonna be a really close game. Okay, he does switch out. He goes into Urshifu, right? Yeah, it's Scarfed Urshifu. Oh, I should have Brave Bird. And we can't take the hit, unfortunately. 119. We switch out, we'll be at 86. Do we live Urshifu's? Let's see. 86, it gives us the best chance. So we're going to go ahead and switch out. We're going to sack off Shark Boy here. And how I think we win this is we have to sack this thing off. We have to come back at max health and then go for a Brave Bird, which will knock it out. I don't think we knock out the Calyrex. That was the bad thing. Calyrex, Ice. Yep, okay. And then Urshifu. We'll get some rough skin damage, which is good. Yes. Okay, this thing has a chance to kill. Let's go right into it. I'm kind of willing to Sacred Fire just because I don't... It's still a kill. He still has a roll to knock us out here, especially if he is... yeah, this thing will kill for sure, so I'll just Sacred Fire here. Okay, we should live this since he's not orbed. Okay, we do. Yep, okay. We don't kill Tapu Fini, and even if we do, it's a double down. Yeah. Even if we do, it's a double down. Oh, I wish I had a roost on this right now. I'm gonna Brave Bird here. Damn, man, I think we were so close. We were like really close. It should kill. Oh, it doesn't kill. Okay, well, Weasel unfortunately dies to recoil. So Ho-Oh dies to recoil, which I think Ho-Oh only got 1 kill. So we are unfortunately going to take the 2-0 loss to Howler, guys, as we move to 0-3 in the season, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I definitely feel that we played this game very well. I really think him staying in with his Urshifu, I mean, it ended up paying off for him. But at the end of the day, if I killed him right there in that play, you know, Ho pretty much cleaned up the whole game. So I'm really surprised that he decided to stay in that turn. But hey, at the end of the day, ended up paying off for him. So good game to Howler. Really glad we got to get our first battle in, and it was a great one. So if you guys don't know who Howler is, definitely make sure to check the description down below. I'll have a link to his channel there so you guys can check him out. As always, guys, make sure to leave a like on this side of the video. Make sure to subscribe if you guys are new, and let me know what you guys think about the layout. The layout's pretty sick. I think we played well. Like I said, I don't regret really any of my plays. I don't think I regret not clicking Dazzling Gleam with the Klefki, because, you know, we could have got a lot of momentum if he did go into Tapu Fini that next play and we had a Volt Switch. He didn't have much that could take it. He had to get damage on either Calyrex or Tapu Fini, which essentially he didn't want, right? So regardless, good games to Howler, guys. I'm having a lot of fun. Definitely had a lot of fun in that battle. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.